Hello everyone, Etta here. I have a haul for you from Britta's Creepy Treasures. I got this box in yesterday and I actually did the video last night. It was kind of late and obviously my brain wasn't functioning properly because I like messed that whole video up and I said, you know what, I can't even upload that. I made so many mistakes, it wasn't funny. So I'm starting over. So obviously the box is not in pristine condition because I've already opened everything, technically smelled everything. So I'm just going to try to go through it kind of quickly so that I could show it to you. So I'm going to start with, Britta had done a pre-order on some t-shirts and hoodies, and I passed on the hoodie the first time. I'm hoping she'll do it again relatively soon. But I passed on it the first time just because people do hoodies in different styles and I wasn't sure what the style was going to look like. At least I don't remember having a view of it ahead of time. So I passed on the hoodie and I said, I'll do the t-shirts this time. So I got two colors in the t-shirts, and one of them, I don't remember picking that color, but okay, whatever. They're still very nice. Anyways, all right, so I got the, I guess like a lavender color. And the other thing that I'm kind of surprised about, maybe that's what's kind of throwing me off, is I tend to go for very vibrant, almost jewel tone colors, like this kind of blue, right? So I would have gone with the deep purple or an orange, or, you know, I don't usually go for like the pastels kind of thing. And this time I did. Like, and I'm maybe that's what's kind of like making me look at it like, this is what I picked, like, because I usually will go for deep colors, but it is very pretty. So I'm not saying anything about that. So here's the, like the lavender pastel kind of purple, and you can see it's got Britta's logo on it. I'm trying to put it straight so you can see it. Very, very nice. And I already measured it against me yesterday when I did the first video, and I think it's gonna fit perfectly. So I picked up that color, which I do like that color, and I got like a light blue, baby blue, which I know there was a different blue, and I don't know. I'm maybe I wasn't thinking straight that day either, but I got the light blue, which is very pretty. And maybe that's what I was thinking that day when I got it, instead of getting like the more vibrant blue. I do like it. It's very pretty. Maybe it was the way I was looking at it against her logo. I think the color makes the logo pop really, really well. Maybe that's why I did that. Maybe I thought the deeper colors wouldn't have made the logo pop as much. So anyways, those are the two colors that I picked up. And then I'm going to start with what was in the box. The rest of what was in the box. And of course, she was very kind. Ooh, I wanted to pull out from the last time. Yep, okay. She included a pen again, so I was extremely happy with that. It's got her name on it with her website address. So it's Britta's Creepy Treasures. And then, what is it? Britta's Treasures.bigcartel.com. So, and I love the color. Again, and this is the one I got last time, which matches my shirt. Check that out. Again, I love bright, vibrant colors. I love that orange. That is beautiful. And it's like a very nice, almost like Halloween orange, right? I mean, check out the colors together. I mean, that's me. Bright, vibrant, deep, almost jewel tone kind of colors. Love that. So I was like, okay, they each have a stylus, you know, they're really, really nice pens. And I was hiding the original one because I didn't want my husband to find it. But now that I have two, I'll have to decide which one do I want to keep for me and which one do I want to share with him. And I don't know, that's tough. Like, I'll have to think about that for a while because they're actually both beautiful. Thank you so much, Britta. I'm not sure if you're even going to see this. I hope you do, because I love to be able to say thank you, and sincerely thank you. Thank you for more than I'm going to say here on this video. You're just very, very kind. All right, so here was my sample that I got. It's early morning now, getting ready, doing this before work, and I haven't had coffee yet, so I'm still a little All right, so my sample came in Warlocks on Break, and it's chocolate chip cookie dough, sweet and creamy, pumpkin spice, and vanilla pumpkin marshmallow, and it was recently poured on 9/14. And of course I smelled it last night, but I remember that I could smell the chocolate chip cookie dough a lot. Yeah. And then I think pumpkin spice. It almost gives me vibes of like a zucchini bread. Maybe it's the combination of the chocolate chip and the pumpkin spice. I like it. I like it a lot. And I don't generally like chocolate in my wax, but and I won't know for sure until I warm that one. But on cold sniff, I kind of like that chocolate scent. All right. I just kind of threw everything back into the box so that I could pull it out and be in some kind of, a semblance as opposed to scattered all over the table. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to pull out here. All right. So I got one called Grinning Ghosts. And it's, oh yeah, I do remember this one from last night. It's coconut cream pie and banana walnut cake. Oh, yeah. This one smelled really, really good when I smelled it last night. I said that it felt like there was a piece of coconut cream pie there, and I was almost confusing the banana walnut cake with almost like a banana cream pie because the cream pie part kind of stands out. So banana cream pie is another pie, right? So, but then I was starting to pick up the cake scent, and oh my gosh, yeah. I'm like, wow. Now this morning, the banana's prevalent. And that's part of what I always say, to always go back and smell things maybe over and over again, because it'll develop. Your nose will pick it up different. Your sinuses might be acting up or whatever. And so you smell things differently. It develops. You smell it a little bit more. Smells, another note comes out a little more. Yeah, this morning I'm smelling the banana a little bit more than I'm smelling the coconut cream pie. It's crazy. Maybe after coffee I'll smell the coconut again. I don't know. Then this one, and most of these are going to be in the jack-o'-lantern, and they're gorgeous colors that they have on them. And most of them are going to be in like the skeleton faces. Again, beautiful colors. I don't want to spend a lot of time doing that because then we'd be here forever. But this one was the Silent Servant, and it has tobacco and bay, pumpkin hollow, and apple cider donut. And it was poured on 8/27. So I remember picking this up because I wanted to see what Britta's tobacco and bay was like. I have never picked up tobacco and bay, so I kind of wanted to see what that was like. And I don't think I've ever had pumpkin hollow. I mean, we've had pumpkin latte, pumpkin pie spice, pumpkin marshmallow, pumpkin, all kinds of stuff, but I don't know what pumpkin hollow is. So, and I had never had anything with apple cider donut. So, wow, this is a completely new scent for me. Although I did smell it last night. Okay, I think last night I was picking up tobacco and bay a little bit, and I'm picking up apple cider donut quite a bit. Or at least what I'm assuming is apple cider donut. Yep, there's the tobacco and bay again. What I like and what I mentioned was it doesn't have a strong tobacco scent, right? I've been doing a lot of tobacco scents with blendings and testing that I've been doing. But I get the tobacco and bay, but it's not the strong tobacco scent where you feel like, there's a smoker in the house, or, I'm in a smoky area full of tobacco, or whatever you may think with tobacco scents. just kind of gives it an earthy note to it. Very, very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Oops, just hit the microphone. Sorry about that. This next one is called The Mystical Mirror. And oh yeah, this one was spiced oranges, spiced cranberry, and juicy pear. And it's got a pour date of 8/28. So not quite a month yet. And I do remember this one, I picked up like the spiced oranges the most when I smelled it the first time. And I still do. I think, and yet now the cranberry is starting to come out more for my nose. Like before, I smell mostly spiced oranges, and I got a lot of like the spiced part of it. Very pretty though. But this time the cranberry is creeping in there quite a bit. So you see, scent, when you sniff things, it changes a lot. At least for me. I like that spiced. I don't, you don't, a lot of times when you see spiced, you think a heavy clove or you think heavy cinnamon or, no, I mean, it has like a spiced kind of scent to it, but not spicy in the sense of like heavy herbs kind of thing, like cinnamon, clove, whatever, the things that you would put in stuff. Very, very nice. All right, this one is called Fall Delight, and it's pumpkin latte, apple cider donut, and whipped cream. I do remember thinking this one smelled really good. Yeah, I get a lot of pumpkin latte is what I get. This will go in my coffee selections in the kitchen where I keep pretty much most of my coffee scents. I can't hold but so much of it in there because it looks like a wire coffee cup, and I keep all the coffee scents in there. And as I use it, I start, I'll replenish with some other ones. I can't put like big bags in there, and I can't put all of it in there, but I put most of it in there. Okay, for me, pumpkin latte is what really comes out in here. Not so much I think the whipped cream is just to sweeten and lighten the scent a little bit. But I don't get too much what I would think would be apple cider donut. I was really picking up pumpkin latte. All right, this one's called Welcome to Horrorland. I like that name. Welcome to Horrorland. I don't generally watch scary movies. Most of the time I don't think of them as scary movies. I think of them as more gory movies or something like that. I get tired of the people running, falling down, and the other person's coming after them, and they're not even running, and they catch up to them. It's like, come on, get up and run, like do something. But the movie would end in 10 minutes if they did what they should do. So, Welcome to Horrorland. Red Delicious Apple and Caramel Kettle Corn. Pour date of 8/9. So, if I remember correctly, I got mostly the Red Delicious Apple. Yeah. I do, I am picking up a little bit more caramel than I did last night. To give it almost to give it a caramel apple kind of scent, but I'm thinking this may develop even a little bit more. The Red Delicious Apple is similar to me to the Mac apple. I get a lot of apple, but I'm perfectly fine with that because I do love apple scents. I do remember this one from last night. This is Jack's Cappuccino, and it's pumpkin latte, brown sugar, and whipped cream. And it's got a pour date of 8/9. I probably stopped showing you some of these, huh? I'm sorry. Again, I haven't had coffee or anything this morning. So, oh, and I do remember this one here. I did show it to you in the original video because I noticed that the colors were like candy corn. And I thought that was cute. Oh, that pumpkin latte is so good. And I do like the brown sugar mixed with it. It adds a deeper sweetness to it as opposed to like just like a sugary kind of thing. Like if, I don't know, maybe like if you added like marshmallow or cotton candy or something like that. It would add a sweetness, but it would add a lighter, maybe a lighter sweetness. Brown sugar has a richer scent to it. With the pumpkin latte. Man, can I tell you now, I feel like a pumpkin latte this morning. Oh my goodness. And I know I don't have the ingredients for that. I might make myself a cappuccino, not a cappuccino, an Americano, because probably not an espresso, but maybe an Americano. Either that or just a whole pot of coffee. I don't know. All right, this one is the Midnight Madness. Coffee. Man, I need coffee. Coffee, Mac apple, cider lane, hot apple pie. Pour date of 8/28. So not quite a month yet. And what I do remember about this one was that given that there was so much apple scents in it, yesterday I was picking up mostly apple in the scent. I don't think I was picking up too much coffee. I think I said coffee was like on the back burner for this one. At least it was last night. The coffee's adding a little more deep scent in there than it did last night. But I still do pick up the apple in it more. And the fact that it has hot apple pie may also be contributing to that, because the Mac apple is going to add a bright, vibrant kind of apple scent for me. And then Cider Lane, you've got, is it apple and pumpkin? I don't know. But the hot apple pie, I tend to think hot apple pie. I think the crust. I think the cinnamon. So I'm getting a deeper apple kind of scent, not a bright, vibrant apple. I like it. I think it smells good. Again, it's not quite a month yet, so I'm definitely going to let this one sit for maybe a couple of weeks. I got another of the Grinning Ghosts, which was the coconut cream pie banana walnut cake. And maybe I didn't show it to you the first time, so I'm showing it to you again. I'm trying to put these so that they don't like just fall right off the table. I think I did this one already. After a while, you start to forget what you've done, right? Let me turn this one over. No, I don't see. Oh, yes, I did. There it is. Okay. So I got another one of Fall Delight, which was the pumpkin latte, apple cider donut, and whipped cream. Turn that one over. Pull this out. Okay. All right. So then I got this one. This was one that I had seen quite a few videos on, and people were saying how good it was. And I tried really hard to get several, and I think I was only able to get one. Like, I think I tried to get more than one, and it was like, it wouldn't let me. So I had to bring it down to one. And then I tried to look for it in other varieties. Couldn't find it. So I was very blessed to get the one that I did get. And that is the Bookish Babysitter. It's got library, love library, steel sugar, love steel sugar, and Mrs. Claus cookies, which I've never had Mrs. Claus cookies, but I'm guessing it's adding a sweetness to the library and steel sugar, which are going to be more woodsy and manly and that kind of stuff. So it's got a pour date of 8/28. So not quite a month for me yet. And, you know, I like to leave all my stuff at least a month. So the Bookish Babysitter, of course I want to smell it again. Still love it. Still love it. I think this morning I'm getting library the most, and I love library. It's like that woodsy but almost bookish kind of scent at the same time. Gosh. I know library has several notes in it, and they're all very good. And then so the library gives it more of a woodsy kind of scent. And then the steel sugar adds a little bit of a manly scent to it. And then the Mrs. Claus cookies basically just add some sweetness. So for those people who think, I like library, but I find it too deep and rich in a woodsy kind of way, the Mrs. Claus cookies kind of mellows that out a little bit, so you get that woodsy note, but the sweetness from the cookies just evens that out a little bit. All right, this one, pulled out my phone again this morning because this is the one I got in my last haul, and I tried pronouncing the word based on the way it's written. We should know that you can't always pronounce things the way they're written because that's not the way they're pronounced. But case in point, I come from New Orleans, where we had a street called Tchoupitoulas, and if you looked at the spelling of Tchoupitoulas, you'd be like, what? So yeah, things don't always sound the way they're written. So I kept saying Samhain, because that's what it looks like. And it's got pumpkin latte, zucchini bread, pumpkin pecan waffles, and sweet and creamy. So obviously I like the way it smelled on my original haul because I picked up more. And I believe there was quite a bit more in here because I kept pulling them out last night. So here it is. It looks like Samhain, but that's absolutely not the way it's said. In fact, on the little, I pulled it up and it says, first let me tell you that it says the significance is end of a harvest season, beginning of winter. Okay. And it is a Celtic word, I believe it says. It says it's a festivity, and where it says American pronunciation, it says sounds like Samhain or Sa. So I'm going to show you that right there. It tells you sounds like, and then I'm going to play it for you so that you can hear the way they say it's pronounced.
Samhain.
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 Samhain. So looks like Samhain, pronounced Samhain. Obviously, I was completely off on that one. So I believe it said that it was Celtic. What else did I see about it? But basically that it, was Celtic spiritual tradition. Yeah. Celtic roots of Halloween. In Celtic Ireland, Samhain was the division of the year between the lighter half and the darker half. So between summer and winter. So I always find that interesting to see what things mean or whatever. So again, I had smelled this before because it's a repeat buy for me. I get a lot of zucchini bread in that one and pumpkin pecan waffles. That's what I pick up when I smell that. Love it. But Samhain. So now we know. This one is poison apple. It's mac apple, fire roasted marshmallow, and vanilla bean marshmallow. And what I do remember about smelling this one was I picked up the apple a lot and marshmallow, but I could also pick up like the fire roasted marshmallow. I got a little bit of a deepness to the marshmallow. Yeah, smells good. Again, I love apple scents. Golly. For me, you almost can't go wrong with apple. I'm sure you can put it in something that I won't like, but love it. I'll give you one scent that I can think of off the top of my head where there's apple and nope. And that was in the new license bar, recently new license bar from Scentsy of Looney Tunes. It has like, I think it says like apple juice or apple something like that. And I was like, no, I thought it smelled good on cold sniff. Nope, didn't like it on warm. So that was one time that apple did not work for me. So I'm thinking it must have been the other stuff in there because, can't have been apple. All right, this one's called The Mask. It's pumpkin zucchini bread, blackberry jam butter cookies, cider lane, and Bomb, which I'm assuming means marshmallow bomb. So pour date of 8/7. The Mask. Can't help but think of was it Jim Carrey? And Cameron Diaz, huh? Cameron, that's her name? So good. All right, this one, the last one, the pumpkin zucchini bread, or the zucchini bread is very rich, kind of scented. This one, I don't know if it's the marshmallow, maybe the marshmallow and let's say the cider lane, because cider lane is a bright, vibrant kind of scent from my nose. It kind of brings that zucchini bread from being deep rich to a little lighter, a little trying to get more to the vibrant side. And it is a month old. Does smell good. Very good. Personally, I don't think I would smell like butter cookies. It would have to be like by itself, and I'm glad it's not, because I tend to not smell that kind of stuff. I'll smell it on cold sniff, obviously, but when I warm it, I usually don't. But I'm not really picking up blackberry jam. If I am, I don't recognize it. Let's put it that way. I smell the pumpkin zucchini bread, and I think cider lane and marshmallow bomb. Sorry. Probably should have drank some water or coffee or something. All right. So here are two more of Samhain. So I got a couple more Samhain. I did say I liked it a lot. This is another repeat. This was in my last order, and I said I needed to get a loaf of this because it smelled so good. So I tried to find this in the different varieties also, and that is Benny's Coffee. Espresso, zucchini bread, and brown sugar. Obviously, I like this one. To repeat again. Look at the layers on this thing. My goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 that I can easily see. This is one, excuse me. The zucchini bread and the brown sugar mixed with the espresso. It just turns that espresso. It's not, it has a coffee scent, but it's a very bakery coffee scent. It's like being in the bakery. Excuse me, sorry. It's like being in the bakery and having your coffee. So you smell some different bakery items while you're smelling your coffee. Your espresso, to be specific. All right, this one, the name cracked me up. It's called Me Want Apples. I think of a little kid who is trying to tell you what they want, and they say "me want apples" because a lot of times when they're little, they don't say "I," right? They say "me want." So me want apples. This is probably in reference to something in a movie, but to me, it's in reference to my children and probably your children that say "me want." Me want apples. Mac apple, hot baked apple pie, and cider lane. So this is apples, and apples. So me want apples, me get apples. Wow. I probably should have gotten more of this, being such an apple lover. get the different apples too. I can smell like Mac apple. I can smell the apple from like Cider Lane. The one right now, this has a pour date of 6/29. I just realized that. And I don't know if the hot baked, like I don't get a strong cinnamon scent from hot baked apple pie. And maybe it's just me, because mine would have like a load of cinnamon in it. A fresh one, right? Because I love cinnamon. In wax, I like it to be there. I don't like it to be super duper strong, but I do like it to be there. But in real life, I don't think you can put enough cinnamon on something. Like, you would cut into that apple pie and it would be dark, dark brown, right? It wouldn't be no light colored apples. It would be dark, dark brown. All right, so basically for me, I'm getting Mac apple and Cider Lane. I'm sure the hot baked apple pie is doing something to the scent that I'm not able to decipher it, but it's having an effect, I'm sure. Trying to pull out these smaller pieces. Okay, this one is called, I sure do look for coffee scents, don't I? Christmas Wake Up Call, and it's espresso, chocolate chip cookie dough, and vanilla bean marshmallow. Pour date of 8/9. So, and I kind of like, this one's got chocolate chip cookie dough, vanilla bean marshmallow, espresso. I like the fact that the colors are like super creamy, almost white, right? With a yellow and then a brown. It made me think of, have you ever watched or seen those pictures where they're like, how do you like your coffee? And they'll start with, let's say, black, and they'll practically go almost all the way to like creamy milk color, right? And like how much cream do you put in it, kind of thing. And that's what this kind of reminded me of for the Christmas Wake Up Call. How dark do you like your coffee? Now, again, I don't know on warm what I'm going to think because of the chocolate chip cookie dough, but on cold, oh my gosh. That chocolate chip cookie dough, it does have vanilla bean marshmallow, which would add some sweetness for your espresso. And it's funny because I do not put chocolate in my coffee. Like, mochas, that kind of stuff. I don't like them. My husband doesn't like them either. I remember buying before a long time ago those like spoons that have, basically a spoon, the bottom of the spoon is all chocolate and you mix it into your coffee to get the mocha kind of thing. Tried that. I had to throw the coffee away. I just don't like chocolate in my coffee. But oh my gosh, I sure do like it in the wax form. Man, that is so good. So good. I like that one. Oh, look at that. Another Samhain. I told you I tried to find quite a few of them so that I could have a stock of that, because I don't know when I'll be able to get it again. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to stock up. It's not like it goes bad, right? I could warm that a year from now and it'll still be fine. Oh, here's another one. I'm trying to do, yeah, I think that's it for those. All right. Oh, so this is another repeat. This is caramel apple. Pour date is 7/23, and it's Mac apple and caramelized pralines. I did get this one on my last order. Absolutely love it. And even when I filmed this last night, I did the exact same thing I did on the first one. I was like, oh, I get the apple and I get the caramelized pralines. It really kind of smells like a caramel apple. And I'm like, yeah, it's called caramel apple. Like, duh. So I'm not doing that again on the third time. Okay, you're at the fair and you get a caramel apple. That's what I get. It smells so good, and I do love caramelized pralines. That scent is awesome. All right, then I got two of more specialty shapes, I guess. Like I said, most of those were the jack-o'-lanterns and the skeleton heads, skeleton faces. So I got this one, which is called Graveyard Recital. And it's in, I do remember this one from last night. It's in Barnwood, Winter Nights, and Vanilla Bean Marshmallow. And it's got a pour date of 8/23. So it's like right at the month. Because I'm filming this on Thursday morning before work, and today is the 23rd. So it's exactly a month today. And I love the shape. I'm pulling it out of the bag. So here is the scent notes, the name. So Graveyard Recital. Again, Barnwood, Winter Nights, Vanilla Bean Marshmallow. And check out, I love the shape. It's a scared cat. And he's got a couple of layers. He's just so cute. So cute. I love that, that look of the cat when he jumps up from being scared. Golly. This is one that I should have gotten, kind of like Samhain. I should have gotten several. It's very, very possible that kind of like that other one that I was only able to get one, this was probably the same thing. I was probably only able to get one. This is beautiful. Definitely woodsy from the Barnwood. And I'm not really sure what Winter Nights is supposed to smell like. I've never had Winter Nights before, but mixed with Barnwood, it's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. And little side note. A lot of times I'll smell in the bag because I have a hard time smelling sometimes the wax when I pull it out. A lot of times I'm like, I can't really smell it that good. Of course, a lot of times I think it's like super fresh poured. And this one like just made the month. But I had no problem smelling that when I pulled it out. No problem. Very, very nice. All right. And then this one cracked me up. This one... I got a little wax on my fingers from the cat. This one, the name of the scent is Bad Dreams. And it made me laugh because I thought, yeah, I could see the design of the wax giving you bad dreams. It's from the movie, I believe the name of the movie is called Predator. So I believe it's the Predator shape. And it's lavender, sweet and creamy, vanilla musk. And it was poured on 6/16. So this one is definitely ready. So Bad Dreams. And check him out. Hopefully these kind of things don't scare you. I figure, it's just wax. But he is so cool looking. And what I wanted to point out is, I don't know if that's alien hair or I don't remember what that is. I mean, I saw the movie, but it's been years since I've seen the movie. But check out what I say is the hair, right? How it has a green area and a red area. Look at the way that's poured. Look at the detail in how that's done. I'm just mesmerized by the colors. I really am. That Britta, you and Ryan do such an awesome job with this. And I will say, of all the scents, it's probably the only one that I'm iffy about. And only because it says lavender. And I said I'm working towards liking lavender. I'm still not there yet. If it's like a sweet lavender, I tend to like it. And if it's a very light herbal lavender mixed maybe with some sweet stuff, yeah, I find this one to be very herbal. Not the kind of lavender that I like, but my husband does like lavender, so I'm sure he would like this. I've always said that one of the reasons I never used to like lavender was every time I smell lavender, unless it was like a really sweet lavender, every time I would smell, especially an herbal lavender, I would get bug spray. that's what I would smell in it, was bug spray. And I will say I don't get bug spray, but I do get a very strong herbal lavender. I think hubby will love it. It's probably not going to be my thing, but who knows? Maybe when I warm it, I'll make sure to do it in a bigger area so that something that's strong that maybe my nose isn't crazy about, I wouldn't want to do in a more confined, smaller area. So I'll probably do this one maybe in the living room. That might be a good place to do that. All right, then I got some, and I'm still trying to hurry up. I'm at 40 minutes. Oh my goodness. I got some 9 packs of jack-o'-lanterns. She had like some little 9 packs. I was able to get a couple of those. This one is the Gatekeeper. It's Palo Santo, tobacco and bay, sugared spruce, toasted marshmallow. Now, when I first smelled this last night, my initial thought was, I don't think so. I definitely like Palo Santo and tobacco and bay. That I had no problem with, even the toasted marshmallow, obviously. What was throwing me off was the sugared spruce. It's got a pour date of 8/23, so we're right at a month. I love the colors. Hey, it kind of almost matches my shirts, like a lavender and like a blue. Right? So here's the label for the Gatekeeper. And let me see this morning, because last night I was like, I think the sugared spruce was throwing me off. Okay. All right. See, I think that comes from taking I spent a good minute smelling this over and over again, because I think the sugared spruce was throwing me off, and I was thinking, I don't know that I like that combination. But the more I smelled it, the more my nose was kind of like, oh, okay. Like it was, I guess in a way, like getting used to what my brain was trying to say was different, like, whoa, wait, what are you trying to mix there in your head? Like, what is my nose trying to pick up? And now the more I smell it, the more I'm thinking, okay. I think the true test will be in warming. I do love spruce. Hey, I think I just smelled some tobacco and bay. Yesterday, I was pretty much smelling the sugared spruce with that background of the other stuff, and it was kind of throwing me off. I don't know if it's going to be one of my favorites, but I'm absolutely willing to try it. And obviously, I've got 9 of them, so I do like spruce. And I love Palo Santo, and I'm liking the tobacco and bay, so. Okay, it's definitely a completely different reaction for myself between last night and now, because last night I was like, I don't know about the spruce, but this morning I'm kind of like, okay, all right. Still not sure if I'm going to love it, but you won't know till you try it, right? This one, had to get this one in a 9-pack since I was able to find it. I was like, oh, most definitely I'm picking that up. This is also a repeat. This, I had said how much I liked Benny's coffee, that I needed a loaf of that, and on my original haul. And then when I got to this scent, which was autumn coffee, I was like, oh, I like this one even more than Benny's coffee. Like, oh my goodness. So yes, I was able to pick me up a 9-pack in autumn coffee. Coffee, cinnamon baklava, cupcakes at Tiffany's, caramelized pralines. And I remember I could smell the cinnamon baklava. And I still can. Oh my gosh. I had never seen cinnamon baklava on any other vendors until yesterday. I happened to be looking at another vendor. They had a sale going on, and I saw a scent that had cinnamon baklava in it, and I was tempted, and I said, you know what? I already know that I like Britta's cinnamon baklava in that autumn coffee. I'm gonna stick with that one for a while. I was like, no, I'm just gonna do that one for now, and maybe eventually I'll try somebody else's, because I can't imagine that I won't like it, right? Because oh my gosh, but it better come out. All right, so this one, when I pulled it out last night when I was doing it, I noticed that probably in the unwrapping, I broke the little coffin bar, the bottom half. And then I think while I was showing it, I think I broke off the top section. I was like, what the heck? I have like manhandling hands or something. I destroyed the poor coffin. So I'm trying to hold it so that you could see it in its entirety. But this is in Fall Craft Store. Spiced Autumn Wreath, Rustic Lodge, and Sweet Pumpkin. Got a pour date of 8/5. So this is what it looks like when it's not all mangled by me. And then there's the name. So I remember thinking, if I went into a craft store and it smelled like this, yeah, you'd have a hard time getting me out of there. That is so nice. I'm pretty sure I've smelled Rustic Lodge. I'm almost positive I have a scent cup from Kay's in Rustic Lodge. Almost positive. So I'm pretty sure I like that scent. Sweet Pumpkin. How you not going to like that? And then I think I was smelling the Spiced Autumn Wreath, which is I think what kind of probably gives it more of the craft store. It's just pretty. It's just very, very pretty. It's a very fall appropriate scent. I don't get an overly sometimes I think when you think craft store, you think I tend to think the cinnamon broom sticks, right? You see the little cinnamon brooms, and so everything smells very cinnamony, and no, I don't get that from this. I just get a gorgeous fall scent. Just what I would like a fall craft store to smell like. That kind of, I get kind of like the pumpkin. I feel like I get like some apple. I don't get like greenery per se for the wreath. Like I don't get a green scent. But I get something kind of earthy in a way that I'm not just getting food scents of like pumpkin and apple. I get something that kind of balances it out. So I'm thinking something else in the Rustic Lodge, and then the Spiced Autumn Wreath. That smells really good. All right, so then I have another coffin snap bar that I did manage to not break. And this one is Fall Fair. And this one is Cider Lane and Funnel Cake. And it was poured on 8/12. So we have that and that. And hopefully I can do this without breaking this one. All right. Now, last night when I smelled this, I don't think I really could smell the funnel cake. But I'm definitely getting a bakery scent with the Cider Lane. Otherwise, I think Cider Lane for me would be a bright, vibrant scent, and I'm getting an actual kind of cakey, bready kind of, I guess the funnel cake. Yeah. And I didn't really smell funnel cake that well last night, but I am smelling it today. Like that. All right. Then the other snap bar is in a scent that I already did, but I picked it up in the spider web. Love the way they did the colors. Look at that, to me is gorgeous. I love that look. All right, so this one was in Welcome to Horrorland, which was the red delicious apple and the caramel kettle corn. So I did that one early on. It was either jack-o'-lantern or the skeleton face. So got a pour date of 8/9. The back, look at that. The back is like white, and then the front. I just love those colors. That's beautiful. All right, and then the last things in here are the 2 loaves that I requested, because you could do, you could add some custom loaves, and Britta had messaged me when I had said that I needed a loaf of Benny's and I needed a loaf of autumn coffee. She said that in her next ready to ship, which is this one, that I would be able to order customs and get them that way. So that's what I did. So I picked up a loaf of Benny's coffee. Look at that orange. That looks like the orange that you would see in that scent that had spiced orange, spiced cranberry, and what was the third scent? Pear, juicy pear. That orange looks like that would be an orange for that. That's gorgeous. Like I said, I love bright, vibrant colors, and this screams at me. Like, I love that color. What I didn't know before is that I've seen people open up their loaves and they have the layers in that, and I was like, what? So when I don't know if I want to pull these out and do that, because there are a couple of pieces from, like, let's say where the foil piece bent here, like, so the pieces are falling out right there, which I don't care, but I don't want to get wax on everything, so I'm gonna leave these like that. But I'm thrilled with the top color anyways. So the other one I got was autumn coffee. Like I said, I got Benny's coffee and autumn coffee in the customs. So these were very recently poured, which makes me extra glad that I got like the 9-piece jacks in autumn coffee, because now I have some extra autumn coffee to use while I wait for this one to cure. But this one, I love the color. It's like a Bordeaux wine color. Look at that. Again, I just love vibrant jewel tone colors and stuff like that. I love that. Love, love, love. And again, I'm sure there's probably other colors in here, but something I wanted to mention because I thought of it last night. I was thinking this color I thought would have been perfect for coffee with Dracula. I don't know why, but this color, again, I think of it like a Bordeaux wine kind of color, but it also makes me think of the color of blood when it comes out, right? Because when you look at it in your veins, you either see like blue or green or maybe even a little purple, right? But then when it hits the air, it hits the oxygen, then you see red, right? And if you ever watch somebody, I'm one of those people that when they take my blood, I have to watch. Like I can't look away. I have to watch. I'm weird. And when I see it come out, it is a deep, dark, like red. To me, it would look like a Bordeaux kind of color. And Dracula, right? Coffee with Dracula. I see this color for that. I think that would be cool. So, just my idea, just my thoughts, whatever. Anyways, it is time for me to go make my coffee and get to work. I'm sure I am due for being at work, and I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope, let me know if you picked up any of these scents yourself, if you were able to grab any of the very limited scents that she had when she kind of released some extras. And until next time, enjoy your scents, enjoy your day, and enjoy your journey. Talk to you later. Bye.